Hey, we're back for Game 2 of Amazon versus Twitter in the round of 8 after Hours Gaming League Championship playoffs. And Twitter's up 1-0.
Yep, off to a great start.
Yeah, a very aggressive build in that PvP.
If he waited a little bit longer on, Invictus had, or Pure Game had a higher tech with the Stargate, so he would have been able to stop all the stalkers.
So really solid timing. Didn't even bring in the Mothership Core.
No, didn't need to, I guess. But yeah.
All right, so let's do this game.
Will Amazon keep up with the aggression?
I don't know. Amazon starting on the top left of Star Station. This is
Amazon Zimbus.
And in the bottom left, representing Twitter, can he take it to 2-0?
Twitter Prodigal Son.
All right, so a PVT here.
There we go.
And this is a pretty big open map.
Yeah.
I've had some kind of interesting games.
I think players will feel pretty safe here. You know, the rush distance is pretty wide. I get to expand just that a little bit earlier. Try to go for that macro game a little bit. That's what I'm hoping to see here in this game.
And this map is actually really pretty.
Yeah.
Like, if you've looked around, look at these geysers. Special geysers on this map.
There we go.
So cool.
They look all Protoss-y.
We also noticed that the engines over here, they're on, and there's one of them. This one's not.
Oh.
These are not. Until you like go, but I think that has something to do with the way the stars are moving. So it's actually propelling itself through space. It is a star station.
In one direction only.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, those are the engines that are on.
So that's
it's very important to the game.
Zimbus scouting pretty early here, trying to find where his opponent is and see if there are any cheesy proxy Raxes or any other kind of cheesy builds coming on. That's a good decision.
And a pretty quick guess from Prodigal Son. This could still be a 1-Rax expand, but it could also be a Scouting Reaper.
Terran almost, nice. They pass each other now. He could fast
tech, but I don't feel like that's
Terrans almost always get one gas before expanding nowadays.
With the Reaper option, it's just way more.
It makes more
way
sense.
More interesting. It's much more compelling than it used to be in Wings of Liberty.
True.
So we'll see what he decides to do here.
True.
No Marine.
No Marine.
I'm gonna guess that. Oh, now he decides to build Marine. Okay.
He wants to box himself in, I guess, before building that Marine. Great decision. Denies the scouting from Amazon Zimbus.
True. He knows where the probe is.
Yep.
He saw the probe over in the bottom right. So now continuing to scout in the upper right. Misses the Protoss base, so he probably. He'll still get there in time. There's no units building, so he'll get there and get his scout.
Meanwhile, Team Amazon, he's not. Oh, nice.
He did get the probe.
Yeah.
Very good.
And what's that?
Second Rax.
Is that a tech lab?
Yeah.
I see a tech lab. That's awesome. That's a really late second gas coming out of Protoss. So I wonder if he saw. No, he couldn't have seen the tech lab. So
right.
I don't know.
He did not. I guess just spider sense is tingling.
Yeah.
Decides to get another gas rather than expanding right away.
Which is safer. You get a little bit more tech. You get to defend against more stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Or maybe he felt like the Marine was a little bit late, which it was, just a tad given the supply depot. So if he did, I'm impressed.
So this is going to be a Marauder push, early Marine Marauder push, and it might be pretty brutal, especially if Zimbus here is trying to go for an early expand, which he isn't. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. That second gas, that late second gas is throwing me off.
Proxy factory.
Nice.
So this base is really big, you guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of space back here. Who did this? Was it Flash that kept trying to do this? Putting the proxy factory in there at MLG? There's one game I watched recently, and I think it was Flash, and he put his
get caught?
factory and starport here, and he kept flying it up and trying to land it at different times. It was awesome.
Nice.
And horrible. He was trying to build Widow mines and put them in the base.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's exactly what Prodigal Son's trying to do here.
Could be, and he might be throwing a Banshee into. A lot of times that happens.
Zimbus threw down that Nexus, and he's like in the unit counting station. He's only got a single Stalker, a single Zealot, and a Mothership Core.
There it is. flies the factory in.
Again, some mines. Oh, this is gonna
Plus,
be...
he's prodding at the front to kind of distract the Protoss here.
And that Marauder doing a ton of damage with that slow. Now he's able to kite the Zealot. Oh, not quite.
Decides not to.
Cool. And, well, that's a great distraction. Meanwhile, on the bottom, on the corner of Zimbus's base, Widow Mines are being planted, are being built.
Oh, man, right. So he's going to need another distraction, probably.
Yeah. I felt like that distraction was a little too early, maybe.
Yeah.
But we'll see. This is still going to do a lot of damage.
Wow,
all right.
He is just going hard racks, and he's getting a starport. No expansion here for Prodigal Son.
Just a one base all in.
He's just doing it.
And here we go, Widow Mine.
Moving in. Can he get it planted?
It's going to plant. And the probes are still not moving out.
Oh!
5 kills.
5 kills from the Widow Mine because it does that bonus damage to shields.
That totally just paid for itself right there.
Poor Protoss.
And Zimbus is losing a ton of mining time. And
he is moving down to the natural, so he just loses the transfer time. But he did lose 5 probes.
That's a lot of probes.
This is about to go off again.
The probe, I mean, the worker count is about like, I mean, the Terran's ahead, right? Yeah. And he shouldn't
get at least one more now.
He shouldn't be hanging around here.
Oh.
Boom.
Did it actually kill it? Yes, it did. Okay. Because you can dip into the assimilator and not die.
Right. Exactly.
True fact, kids.
The mine just goes into the nether.
There's a certain very small period where you can jump in there. And the second mine goes off.
That's a great placement. Puts it right there. It zones out the Protoss army from going down the ramp.
It almost died too.
Yeah. For a good cause. Oh, here we go.
Oh, another one burrows. And he gets it burrowed.
Nice.
And it is armed now. So he is sort of contained within his own base.
And Prodigal Son did that because of the cannon that was built there by Zimbus. So Zimbus is doing
very good.
Nice.
Knocked out another probe.
Oh, no.
7 kills. Oh, he's dragging him towards the second Widow Mine.
Oh, I didn't make it.
He does lose it. Too bad. I'm voting for the Widow Mines. I'm straight up cheering for Widow Mines.
Oh, and here we go. The pain train.
There's the SCV.
Here comes the pain train.
No. Really?
Nice.
Oh, we're doing this.
I know. Prodigal Son's like, I've done enough damage.
It's over.
This is my game right here.
He also, like, Protoss can't actually get out of his base right now. He has Templar. He can't really leave. Hallucinated probe misses.
Hallucinated probe catches all this action right here. Nice.
Another hallucinated probe trying to set off those mines, not doing it. Protoss gonna walk right over this. He even went and scouted the factory. Boom on the mothership core, almost dead. Prodigal Son moves in. Probes are forced to retreat. SCVs are all here.
Well,
and there's the Nexus overcharge. That'll help some, but there's an awful lot of Terran.
Yeah, with stim and medevacs.
Good time warp, I like it, but there's only so much time that will buy you in this game, Zimbus.
Whoa. This looks like a terrible position.
Oh, storm!
Great storm. Oh. Nails like most of the Marines there.
Medevac's doing a ton of work to heal this up, but Protoss... Can you hold here with the Nexus overcharge?
That storm did a lot.
It did so much damage.
Losing all that Marines, I mean, that was a lot of DPS.
What even is this game? Probes eliminating the rest of the SCVs. The medevac forced to retreat. Zealots catching the bio units. More Marines rallied in. They stim up, but the medevacs are out of energy. Mothership falls. But
and the Nexus overcharge is done.
It's
done. No extra DPS.
Probes being used against stimmed bio. Zimbus in such a bad place right now, retreating to his cannon, retreating probes down to the natural, but there's not a lot of bio and there's no healing left here.
Oh, that Zealot just totally saved that cannon right there.
The income is way higher for Protoss and there's only one Marauder left. A little bit of micro here, he picks it up in the medevac, moves it over to near his Widow Mine. Templar are warping in, they want a feedback, but there's nothing to feedback.
Oh, great. That's an Archon meld. So this is...
Great idea from Zimbus. Get that Archon. Widow Mine does go off and hit one. The Templar retreating to cannon range again. This Archon going to work on the Marines.
Wow.
Knocking out everything. And the medevac boosted.
That Archon
medevacs are amazing now.
makes quick work of the Terran army
now
right there.
We're looking at 20 probes left to 4 SCVs and 1 mule.
Ugh,
Two mules, but only one mule worth of production here from the orbital. The Zealot working away at that factory, saying, "Get out!" Mothership core dies again, and now we have 6 Marines, 7 Marines, which is enough to do quite a bit of damage here. The Archon doesn't have any shields left.
Ugh, this is tough. I mean,
a couple of Zealots coming in. The medevac once again out of healing, has 3 points of energy, which is only enough to heal once. There it is, and the Zealots being able to stop this.
Prodigal Son was in such a great position. I think he was a little bit overzealous. They should have taken his time, taken out that Nexus, you know, and that natural, and then start working his way in.
Maybe.
But I don't know, but that was still...
I think he did need to leave some units here to take out the probes at least, so that the probe count wasn't so wildly in favor of the Amazon Zimbus right now.
But... great defense though by Zimbus, and it looks like Terran is running out of steam here.
The storm, he has a feedback, but he doesn't really need to land it on that medevac.
Yeah,
great
storm! Oh wow!
Only 13 hit points left on the medevac. Stalker, no! Stalker, pay attention! Boom! It goes down, and that's going to stop the Terran push.
Wow.
He has 8 Marines and 5 SCVs to 23 probes and 2 mining bases for the Protoss. Amazon looks to have stopped that push.
I know, Prodigal Son seemed to have lost
train.
all his steam in this attack. I don't know what other options he has here. That was an incredible hold from Amazon.
What a spectacular hold indeed.
That one storm, man. That storm.
That storm was just really, really good for him.
Yeah, that was such a well-placed storm. Anyway, so we got 2 Stalkers, about 2 Zealots, and a High Templar here against some Stim Marines.
Marines moving in. He again does not have enough for a storm. That Templar.
It was
4 points from a storm. Zimbus, no. This Stalker,
is this a comeback? The re-comeback?
The comeback?
The comeback from the cheese to the comeback.
The Stalker does die. 2 more Zealots in here. These Marines have a matter of time. Some of them can't even stim. They don't have the hit points for it. They can't afford it.
I think Prodigal Son officially ran out of steam here. I mean,
Zimbus continuing to hold quite well with this Templar Zealot mix.
Yeah, but that's so great for Zimbus, because he's been stocking up gas. He doesn't have enough minerals, and so he's just been morphing Archons. That's a pretty good counter to just Marines without good medevac support.
Yeah, and Prodigal Son has managed to work up to 8 Marines again and that medevac, so he'll boost over while this factory is dying to the Archon. But I mean, I think Zimbus has enough to hold again. He doesn't have anywhere to go.
All the mines are cleaned up as well, so... Wow.
Yeah, this drop doesn't have anywhere to stretch out the Protoss army, which is really the point of drops.
This is a crazy game. Crazy hold from Zimbus. Let's see if this drop does anything. Pretty good energy on the medevac. Stim Marines coming in, trying to take out some workers. Great pull. That was really good reaction from Zimbus.
Yep, and he is coming in around the backside. There's nowhere to go here for Prodigal Son other than out. So he did get a couple more probe kills. Let's look at that. 27 workers killed to 43. So Zimbus killed 27 of the workers that came to his base. And Prodigal Son has killed 43 workers in his opponent's base.
Right. Most of it died to a storm.
Including at least 3 hallucinated probes. It's probably plus 3 hallucinated probes. I don't think those count in the worker killed count.
Maybe that second command center from Prodigal Son.
Where's that mule coming from? What did you do?
It's a Maynard mule. It's a new meta.
Oh yeah, you transfer mules from your main.
Oh yeah, totally.
Alright, so upgrades. This game is sort of stabilized. I think Zimbos is in a really good place. He has pretty much all the tech he wants, going to Dark Shrine now.
Right, doubling in the worker count.
And Templar are going to help him out a whole lot against this bio army that is totally unupgraded, and there's not even an eBay. So, that will be a serious problem. There will be 2 orbitals when the Dark Templar get here, but Zimbo's going to place down his pylon. You can see the spending there. Not a lot of tech.
Not a lot.
And usually Terran gets a bonus to tech because they just have to build so many buildings for production.
It's true, but he was going pretty all in, which worked out pretty good, but he just lost steam. I mean, that Zimbus did a great hold with with the cannons, with the storm. Amazing.
I'm surprised this came out you know, sort of even, and they were still playing right now.
Oh, right.
Looks like the two armies are going to go out in the middle.
Here we go, right
there.
in the open. Templar with Storm. And no,
one Storm, but it kind of whiffs. Only hits 2 Marines.
I think he's out of
Another Storm, and that one is solid. That connects. The Medevac's feedbacked. Only one Medevac left with 40 health and 80 energy. These, the Marines are so low now. They have to run away so hard. Oh, this one, poor one. You ran out of drugs at the wrong time. Not loading up into the Medevac to run here.
Wow.
I think you should do that. Again, only
this
3-4 units can stim.
The Terran, the Protoss actually chasing the Terran around. It's usually the other way around. Yep. Wow. Archons move pretty fast. I didn't know that. 3 Marines just died to that Archon right there? Yeah.
The splash damage.
Wow.
Ouch. So, a decent bio ball forming
for
the Prodigal Son, but he loses the Medevac.
Can't be losing Medevacs like this.
No healing here.
That's a ton of Zealots. And some splash. I mean...
another decent Storm.
Great Storm. Zealots still have a lot of shields. They're tanking so well. Oh, nice.
And the bio melts to the 1-1 upgrades of Zimos.
Too much Protoss. Too little
Another
Terran.
SCV pull, and this will not save you, Prodigal Son.
Wow. That was... that was painful.
That was a
Prodigal Son had it. He had it. Oh, that was a great game. Prodigal Son.
And Zimbos wins for Amazon.
Right.
And we are tied up 1-1. We'll be back with Game 3 in just a minute.